Right, we're going to talk dashboards and reports. And again, because I've not got a lot of great data, the reports might be a bit funky. So obviously open tasks, I want to see things that are not closed, right? So if I jump to this task, I can close it and close this one and close this one, right? I want to get down to just a few open tasks, 1 to 5, 6 to 7. And I want to, if I wanted to change it, I could just click edit, select activities. So it's obviously an activity is in a task or an event or a meeting. My scheduled calls. This is all things you can do. My schedule, incoming calls, all activities. So you can put all open tasks, but then you put all. Then you change this label to all activities. It's really what you want to see, isn't it? But you're going to see everything there when you do that. If you wanted it to say open tasks, you would say fixed tasks, open tasks, maybe even overdue ones. You see overdue there, overdue tasks, right? And you would say overdue tasks, and that would change it. Say, all right, I've got to catch up with that one, right? I'm behind time on that one. Leads, same thing. You didn't really need to show me that, do you? Closing this month for deals. If I wanted to edit that, closing this month in the deals, what other options have you got? New this week. So we know that everything's new this week, right? You could filter it to that. Edit again. I'll leave it at closing this month though. I can add a component. I'm not exactly sure how many components you can have. I think it used to be 5, but they do like to change stuff. Add a deal. Did that say big ticket? Oh, so this also mirrors the view that you set up before, right? Component name, big ticket, right? It's just a label. So that's gonna mirror those 2 jobs that we set up on deals. When we went up here and changed that view, that's also good to know that you can change this view to show big ticket or whatever you set up. Campaigns, select all campaigns, all active. You might have some that are in there and not. So that would just show yellow pages, wouldn't it? Yeah, 5. I thought it was just 5. So on the free version, you can only set 5 up. So you can tinker around with that and show whatever you need. But what you're really looking for is, when I come to my own page, what can I click on that I need to get straight into? Right, my tasks or my leads. And then new customers, maybe information you want. That's what you're really after. And then in reports, you want to get to reports that you want to, that are important to you. Pipeline by stage, one we talked about earlier. Obviously all reports. There's one that says all calls today, something like that. I know someone asked for that. All calls today. So if you've made calls, if you're looking to track the calls that one of your salesmen's made and you're a manager and you've got 10 users, you can go here and say, show me the calls from a certain person, apply filter, right? Obviously I can't because it's only me. Activity reports, all tasks and events someone's done. Task completed. I can click on it and jump to it. What has that person done? So, and you can recently deleted all reports. You can again reorder stuff to whichever order you want. Just drag and drop it. If deals reports needs to be at top for you, recent reports can be at the bottom. If events reports for your meetings a big thing, you can put them and move them around, right? And you can obviously edit the folders and rename things and change them. Same thing, that isn't it? Pipeline by stage. You also have already clicked on it, haven't we? Looking for a funnel. If I search funnel, what would that do? And that just searches the folders. Deal reports. I can't remember where the funnel report was. All reports. All reports. That would change that. Now if I go funnel. The funnel report's gone. Maybe nobody ever used it. So I know the reports is not really showing you a lot of information. You can edit the report. You can show what's on there. Let's go back to deals, right? And let's show you something you may actually do. Deals, pipeline by stage. You might, edit it. You might create a chart. Everybody loves a pie chart. Vertical chart, a normal, stage by record count or sum of amount. You probably do record count in a chart, and save, and it will come up and show you how many deals you've got in each stage. So we know that it's the top 1, 2, identify, and then lead is 3. So I don't do a lot in reporting, so I'm a little bit flaky on you, but you can click edit and you can decide what's in here. And when you go to columns totals, so if you go back to that, if I cancel that, you see here that the amount is totaled, and you could add the expected revenue or the probability revenue by, he says, go into this grouping, so column totals, and add in, does the account annual revenue. You don't actually add that expected revenue right here, sum, and then it adds the expected revenue. Remember, the expected revenue is the percentage, the 60% of the amount, so whatever the probability is. So now your actual revenue, it's added everything there, isn't it? Let's have a look. I'll redo a tab for this because I don't do enough. Lowest, largest, expected revenue, average, lowest. It's not resetting though, is it? 1.3. Oh yeah, sorry, it is less. I'm going mad. I actually thought, for some reason, I thought that was 7.6 and that was 1.3. I thought it was making me look daft. So yeah, this is the expected revenue of the percentage of the job at what stage it's at. So you could say you can almost guarantee you feel this money, and this would be the total if you got every single job in. So it's adjustable to what's in your pipeline, and you can edit that and throw it around. The groupings, summarize what you want to summarize by stage, by closing date. So if you change that, it would change the reports by date, so it would group by date. So this one's closing on that date. I'm getting a bit flaky on the reporting. I don't use it a lot, which sounds daft, but it's just intuitive to what you need. When I say I don't use it a lot, because I'm a one-man band, I sort of know where all my statuses are. I know where all my numbers are, and I don't deal with another person to look at their stats. But you obviously will want to come in and change and edit information. So if you're a boss, you're going to want to put deal owner and move that to the top, and then save it and view via deal owner, where you would have your different salesmen, and you would edit and group by maybe deal owner. Oh, save. I click delete then. I don't want to delete it, do I? And then it would put all your salesmen's information into the group by salesman. So that got a bit flaky, but I think you get what I'm saying. There's a lot of things you can tinker with and move around. A lot of the default reports will probably work for you, and you should be sorted. All right.